Well, it's cricket galore today, ain't it? It's the second week of the SA20 tournament, the new competition that is, as the top teams continue to battle to be crowned champions of the SA20 in 3 weeks' time. I'm joined by SA20 Commissioner in Cape Town, Graeme Smith. A very good afternoon, Mr. Smith. Great to be chatting to you. Good afternoon. What have you made of the opening week of the SA20 series and the tournament so far?
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been incredible. So much work went into this, and then to stand at those first couple of games in each venue and see the crowds, see the people's responses to the cricket, some great cricket as well. Yeah, it's been terrific, and we continue to go. Another game tonight, and for the next few weeks, we have first game at the Wanderers in Joburg tomorrow evening. So we're very excited about what's still to come.
Mr. Smith, speaking about how healthy the numbers have been regarding the fan attendance, everyone's talking about it. It's been in a very healthy position. Do you see this event growing in stature throughout the remainder of the tournament regarding the number of people that have been coming into the venues last week?
Yeah, look, the support has been amazing. I mean, we've got some afternoon games this week. We know schools have gone back, so we expect the numbers to not be as good as what they have been. I mean, in some of the games in the evening, we expect to be amazing. We've got sold-out games already. Tomorrow at the Wanderers is tracking for a sellout. So yeah, we're very excited. People's support for SA20 and how much they've got involved and got excited about it is terrific. And we've been able to attract the youngsters, the families, and those that are looking for a great time. It's just been great to see the renewed energy for cricket, the new fans coming in, and the buzz inside stadiums has been outstanding.
Mr. Smith, how will the cricket community in South Africa benefit from the SA20? I guess that's the million-rand question.
Look, I think everyone always focuses on the commercials. I mean, it's important. We are very sustainable. We're looking to build something into the future. We've been able to attract some really amazing partners, at franchise level and both on broadcast and commercial. But yeah, so from my perspective, the part that doesn't get spoken about is the expertise that gets brought into our game, the investment into our players, the talent pool, the medical, the fitness, and the coaching that will hopefully just benefit South African cricket and help it go from strength to strength. Our franchises are very experienced. They're the most successful franchises across a long period of time, and they'll bring expertise both on and off the field that hopefully will raise the standards of South African cricket long into the future.
Graeme, I mean, I know that this is a new tournament and every new venture has its own teething phase. What have been some of the challenges you have faced in making the SA20 a success?
Look, I think the behind the scenes is always operationally stuff that you need to stay on. Load shedding is one of them. Trying to run stadiums and events with what's going on doesn't make it easy. So we've got a lot of stuff that we manage on a daily basis. But I think in year one, we had about 3 or 4 months to build the tournament and put it together. And so, right now we're heavy in it. A couple more weeks to go. And our focus is always on delivering the best possible product out in the middle for the fans, and the TV viewership. So we've been over the moon with the support we received. I think some of the cricket has been fantastic. A couple of youngsters performing really well. And as we move more to the Highveld now over the next coming weeks, we hope to see everyone up in Joburg, Pretoria, really getting behind the event as well.
Mr. Smith, also in this conversation, based on how well the event is going so far, how realistic is it to have the women's edition of the SA20, which you promised before the start of the event?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was actually having a conversation about it today. It's something that will be on our radar post-events. I mean, we've just seen the incredible numbers in the broadcast deal for the women's IPL. And we need to see at what level we can produce a quality tournament. Obviously, when you build these tournaments, you want to be able to attract talent and build something at the right level. The women's IPL is coming into February now. You've got the Big Bash the other side of us. So we need to see in our window what is capable. But it's certainly on our radar. We would love to grow SA20 not only into a women's product, but down the pipeline, schools and varsities in time, to really build this thing into something big.
All right, Graeme, I mean, the SA20 series is expected to build vibrancy in South Africa's cricket fraternity, but how will you maintain this after the tournament comes to a closure in just a few weeks' time?
Yeah, I mean, look, for me, I mean, people were asking us just a few weeks ago, how are we gonna attract the fans? What are we gonna build? All those same questions were happening for season one, and I think we've shown the amount of work is starting to pay off. The support we're receiving from the fans is just incredible. I mean, now post season one, we've got a year till the next one, and the work will begin in terms of how we can get better, how can we make the product better. What type of players can we get involved for season two? Can the salary cap increase? These are all things that we'll have to solve post season one after the review. But we've got a bit more time for season two, and the goal is, for everyone to look forward to this January-February period when SA20 is here.
All right, Mr. Smith, in closing, we've got a new Proteas coach. They were announced today. Shukri Conrad and Rob Walter will be leading the Proteas going forward. Any comments on the appointment of the two?
No, just that I wish them well. I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say. I mean, I'm not sure what transpired in the interview process, and the type of coaches that eNCA and his team were looking for. But it's crucial for us to have a successful Proteas team and for them to be doing well. We really do feel their disappointment when that hasn't been the case. So, these two have been given the mantle now to take South African cricket forward, and yeah. I wish them all success. We want to see South African cricket strong. So, certainly I'll get behind them and give them their support.